when you were first learning how to drive, that wasn't so simple. So we just gave some examples earlier in point number one. But when you're learning how to drive a vehicle, again, you don't really know how to even move inside of the vehicle. You think of small things like looking at your mirror, right? You're looking at your mirror, you're looking at your rear view mirror, maybe the driver's side mirror or the passenger side mirror before you change lanes. If you're in a parking lot, you're backing up, trying to look out all the windows, physically moving your body, right? So that you can see things, having to lean over maybe if there's some kind of blockage right here, right? Things like that, having to move about the vehicle physically. And on top of that, of course, driving is very mental, right? So you also think of things like driving slower in parking lots, people crossing the street. You think of maybe there's an accident, there's a police officer who pulled somebody over, and now you have to move over or merge onto the highway or merge off of the highway. There's a lot of things that you can be thinking about. You see brake lights ahead of you, right? Hopefully, mentally, you're aware of that. You see the brake lights. And now you have to think, okay, now physically, I need to actually hit the brake pedal and start to slow down, but you can't hit the brake pedal too much because then you stop too fast and you have that jolting feeling, right? And all of these might sound simple now. You're like, of course, right? Very common sense. You see brake lights. That probably means that you should slow down as well and that you should probably hit your brake. But when you were first learning how to drive, that wasn't so simple. You did not know that. It's not something that you're born with, right? Nobody is born with the expertise of being a driver, of knowing how to drive a vehicle. That is something that is taught to you. It's something that you have to actually learn about and something that you have to actually practice doing, right? So there's a mental piece of learning how to drive a vehicle. And of course, you also have that physical piece, all those points we just talked about.